This week, I want to talk about communication with your customers. Hey, this is Chris. Welcome back to another show. We always like to have a little bit of reflection over the festive period, and like we say, thank you so much for everyone who's come on board for your continued custom as well. And look out, because we're going to be telling the story of MOT Manager very soon as well. How did it all begin? Where were we when we first started, and where were we? So we've already put together the first bit of our story. It will be out soon, and it'll allow you to go right back before MOT Manager even launched. So look out for that. We'll get some teasers and clips out of that soon. This week, I want to talk about the importance of communicating with your customers. So one thing that is really, really important is making sure that your customers feel happy, make sure they're not anxious, make sure they know when they're booked in, make sure they have the correct instructions and details. And this is a huge amount of what we can do with MOT Manager. I was reading recently about one of the best things they ever did on the London Underground was simply put dot matrix signs up, which told you how long until the next the next train was arriving. And that way, when you're on the platform and you had to be somewhere else, you knew exactly how long it was. If you use Uber, again, you will love the fact that you know exactly where the car is. You'll know pretty much exactly what time you're going to get where you get to. And this is all the same that you can do with MOT Manager. Simple wins, of course, that we all know about is MOT reminders. So real peace of mind for your customer that they're going to get told when their MOT is due. And we've moved this on quite a lot. So another great thing is the facility to be able to text your customers and tell them their vehicle is ready to collect. So again, customer comes in, they're a little bit unsure, and you say, look, as soon as the car is finished, as soon as we've completed the job, you will get a text. We are going to look into the new year as well. I'm calling it the Domino's Pizza feature, and that's my name for it. And basically, at any point, you can have this again active if you want to. That there'll be progress reports that customers can see as well. So this is a new idea that we're playing around with at the moment. So at any point throughout the day, customer can see MOT done, awaiting service, MOT done, awaiting approval, MOT done, MOT on ramp, that type of thing. Further to that, some other stuff that we already have got is being able to remind people that they're booked in 24 hours before. Lots of people book their MOT 10 days, 2 weeks in advance, book their service in advance, book it around various different dates. Maybe they book it just before they go on holiday because they don't want to forget. So again, the system has the facility to let people know 24 hours before that their car is booked in. And another one, booking confirmations as well. So even if they book in over the telephone, we can still get a text out to them to remind them of their booking. If you're using the MOT Manager online booking, this one is great for reassurance as well. So when your customer books their MOT online, even if it's at midnight on a Saturday, they will get an automated text back from you to acknowledge that you have got their booking. Because if they didn't get that, they would be wondering, did it work? Do they know about it? Do I just turn up? So all these levels of communication is what help things go really smoothly. Lots of them can be automated, and it makes sure that your customer knows exactly when things are happening, exactly where things are up to, exactly when things are ready, and exactly when they're due to come back in next. You can take this to another level as well. We do not promote this enough. So if you have a vehicle in the garage and they're going to need a new cam belt, and we've talked about this on the show before, this is a great reminder, they're going to need a new cam belt in 6 months or 12 months time. And obviously if that breaks, that causes a very expensive repair. It's a must that they get it done. You can go here. You actually have this tool here and you can set, and you might not have known about that, even though we've talked about it on the show. So what about that for a level of communication? And also, we have been toying and thinking for a long time now about MOT advisory reminders, and this came up in some chats with garages recently. Many people's car will pass with advisories. So do we maybe look, again, we like to put some ideas out to you on the show, do we maybe look at 3 months later? It lets them know and reminds them about those advisories. So communication, strong communication with your customers, and a number of ideas, because it's always great to get your feedback. One of the great things you can do is set loads of templates in MOT Manager, and I see lots of garages coming up with creative things. So if you've got some ideas, maybe you want to jot down yourselves or throw it around in the garage, some of these communication tools and how they would help, you can create your own templates. As always, myself and the team here, happy to chat things through with you, happy to look into your options. Just get in touch. We'll put all the links below.